Retail isn't dying, it's resetting. Over the last few years, we've seen record stores closing and bankruptcies, empty shopping centers, and nonstop headlines claiming that the brick and mortar is finished. But at the same time, some retailers are expanding aggressively. Some shopping centers have zero vacancies, and certain landlords are quietly making more money than ever before. So what's exactly actually happening here? Retail isn't collapsing, it's being filtered. For over a decade, the narrative has been simple, and Amazon killed retail. E-commerce wins. Physical stores lose. But retail sales in the US are still in the trillions, and the physical stores still account for the majority of purchases. People didn't stop shopping, they changed how they shop. The weak retailers, the ones with no identity, no unique qualities, no reason to visit, are the ones disappearing. This isn't a retail apocalypse. It's a retail filter. The biggest shift isn't technology, it's behavior. Consumers today, convenience, experience, authenticity, and the speed. If a store doesn't provide at least one of those, it's vulnerable. Why drive to a generic clothing store when you can click a button? Why visit a bland strip center when you can just scroll on your phone and click? Retail now has to earn attention. The retailers who understand that are building spaces that feel like a destination, not transactions. That's why experiential retail is winning. Restaurants, fitness concepts, boutique brands, coffee shops, specialty grocers, wellness operators. They create community. They create reasons to show up. Commodity retail is shrinking. Community retail is growing. Now, let's talk about real estate. This reset isn't hitting every property the same way. There's a massive divide happening. So Class A retail is strong trade areas and often full, sometimes with waiting lists right there. Poorly located centers with weak anchors, struggling concessions, vacancy pressures, landlords who own prime corners, high traffic corridors, and strong demographics still have leverage. Landlords who relied on the outdated tenant mixes are having to reinvent. We're seeing more mixed-use developments, more entertainment-driven tenants, more service-based businesses, smaller footprints, flexible lease structures. Retail space isn't disappearing, it's being redesigned around the modern customer. So who doesn't survive the next 5 years? So retailers with no brand identity, centers dependent on one major tenant, owners who refuse to reposition, businesses that ignore digital integration. The future isn't online versus physical. It's like a hybrid. The retailers that integrate digital marketing, in-store experience, and strong brand will actually dominate. The ones that don't, they'll soon fall to the side and slowly fade away. Now, who wins with this reset? Experience-driven operators, food and beverage concepts, medical and wellness tenants, service-based businesses, owners in strong suburban corridors, developers building walkable environments that blend retail and residential together. And here's a key shift most people miss. Neighborhood retail is outperforming regional retail. People still want proximity. They just don't want to wander a giant enclosed mall without any purpose anymore. Retail that's embedded in daily life, near where people live, work, spend time, survives. Retail that relies on nostalgia doesn't. The great retail reset isn't about collapse, it's about evolution. The next 5 years won't eliminate physical retail, they'll eliminate the weak. And for investors, developers, and operators, understanding this shift now is the difference between fighting vacancy and riding momentum. Retail isn't dead, it's becoming more intentional. And the ones who adapt will be the ones still standing 5 years from now.